My people wonder they say shall never end. Right now they said there is royal tears, although there is also royal laughter. That is because some people in the palace, they are happy over what Kabiesi is doing, while those that it is going to affect are not happy. They say some of the Ayabas who have been living in the palace for ages right now, some of them are applauding Kabiesi for this thing that he wants to do. And to tell you that Kabiesi is very serious about it, they said the final items that must be used for this immunity remover have been made available. Not only that, that Kabiesi have sent message across to his in-laws so that they will be an eyewitness. They will come and witness the process so that if anything happens to their daughter along the line, they will not say, oh, why will Kabiesi do this, do that? And they will also know and caution their daughters in the language that they will understand. Because we all know that family members, they know the right way to advise their children. For those that will listen, because there are some people that no matter how hard they try, that their daughter will even make them look like they are not wise. They don't know what they are saying. Because with everything we have been hearing, they said Ebony's family, they have called her to order time without number. The woman she is calling mother today have advised her in a language that she should understand, but unfortunately, she is seeing the woman as a local champion who doesn't understand the game that they are playing in the palace, because that is what it is. When a mother that you know that no matter how educated you think you are, what you see climbing the story building or anything, the woman will just sit on the floor and see all of them, or even see more than you. When such a person is advising you, you'll be telling the person, don't worry, I know what I'm doing. It simply means that you are underrating her. You are telling her that, look, you know reach to advise me. That kind of stuff. So with all of that, they said when the information got to the Oloris that Kabiesi have sent message across to their family members, as in to his in-laws, so that they will be part of that immunity removal from their children. They said these women, they cried. Some of them fall sick, because they never thought that Kabiesi at the end of the day will remove that immunity. They were thinking that with all the delay, with all the style that the elders used on the king and everything, even to the point that they brought wives telling Kabiesi, if you must remove immunity, you must replace these people. This, that. Kabiesi said, I am not replacing anyone. Removing immunity is not divorce. According to the culture and tradition, I cannot divorce them. I only remove immunity. And removing immunity is just a way of cautioning them. But they said the reason the wives are afraid of that immunity remover is that when Kabiesi removes, or when a king removes immunity from any of his queens, that queen is as good as a common ayaba in that palace. As a matter of fact, some ayaba self who have some title will be worth something more than you. And you know that some of these ayabas, they have been in that palace with someone like Ebony for ages. And Ebony have been raising shoulders for them. If at the end of the day, Kabiesi ended up removing immunity, they will call Ebony to come and join their group again, that there is nothing different between them and she, after raising shoulders, telling them how to address her and how not to address her and all of that. So these are the things they say they were trying to avoid. But with the fear of Ogunjaye, they said even Ebony have begged Kabiesi to please remove the immunity, so that she will stop seeing Ogunjaye, because the Ogunjaye they said have scared the living day life out of her and all of them that are seeing it. So for her to come and choose immunity remover over Ogunjaye, it simply means that it's not a child's play, you know. And Kabiesi have made it clear that unless immunity is removed, the Ogunjaye will not be locked. The elders are begging him, go ahead, do whatever you want as long as that's immunity. Because they say about 4 elders don't buy because of this Ogunjaye. That the reason the wives are just seeing it and fainting and doing all this drama is because they still have Kabiesi's immunity on them. So by the time Kabiesi will remove that immunity, if they ever see that Ogunjaye again, maybe the story will change. That is if everything we are hearing is the truth, oh, because we all know that these are all alleged, unverified information making rounds on social media. I do not live in the palace, so so they said the elders, as in the in-laws, some of them have come to the palace to beg Kabiesi, telling Kabiesi that they never knew that after all this pleading and begging and everything, that Kabiesi will go ahead with the immunity remover. But I think that's the best decision, because Kabiesi doesn't want a situation whereby his son will be in his palace living in fear. Queen Naomi too, who doesn't want any form of skin pain, might not even come back to that palace if they don't do the needful. Yes, yes, in as much as she have agreed to reconcile with her husband, they have done the full moon ritual, and all of that. But you know that deep down Kabiesi's heart, he wants a situation whereby when he look at his left, Queen Naomi will be there. When he call my baby, Queen Naomi will answer and all of that. And that can never be possible with those women in there without any form of control measure. So this immunity removal and the releasing of Ogunjaye and all of that, to me, I see it as a control measure. Kabiesi is just trying to use it to control his palace so that he don't do anyhow. These women, some of them, they go deep, very deep. They go even to some extent that Kabiesi cannot go as a king. And remember that as an African king, if you're not strong, they will just wipe you like a chalk on the board. But these women can go extra mile. Kabiesi have seen the kind of people they are. He have seen that on his own, he cannot regulate them. He cannot control them. He cannot stop them. They will go extra mile, even to the point of sometimes self-manipulating him, even as a deity. Because they say Kabiesi is the only living deity in Ile-Ife. So when you have such women around you, you must be cautious. You must do something that will save you from their hands. If not, sorry will be your name. And Kabiesi he doesn't want sorry to be his name. He needed to do something to save himself and his family and his throne. Because a lot of people believe that their mission is not just to stop Queen Naomi. That the reason they don't want Queen Naomi to come back is because Queen Naomi have the gift of seeing things and all of that. And having her around will always be exposing their evil plans. So some of them want to put Kabiesi in a situation whereby they will be the one telling him what to do and what not to do. But that is not the right thing to do. And I believe that that is the essence of all of this. And having seen how far they have gone to hurt a woman that left her marriage for them without fighting back, without anything. Anyway, guys, they say that is what is happening right now, that the wives are crying. Some Ayabas are happy. Some people are happy over Kabiesi's decision. Why those, like the wives, they are crying. But Kabiesi have invited his in-laws to come and witness the immunity removal, which will be happening either today or tomorrow, according to what we are hearing, if the information is true. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, they are unverified information making rounds on social media and shouldn't be seen as fact unless you verify them. Okay? Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel, follow my page, and share this video. I love you guys. Bye. See you.